I got a question for MTA. Why the fuck y'all go up on the fare and the machines still don't work? Matter of fact, the machines is worse than they was before. The trains ain't never on time, super packed. And on the weekends, on the weekends, you can't never catch the train you want to take because it's out of order. Now you got to take a shuttle bus. A shuttle bus, bro. If I'm used to taking the A train, bro, and the A train not working on a Friday or Saturday, y'all reroute it without even telling the customers. Y'all don't put no signs up letting us know on this date the trains will not be certain trains will not be working, and you will have to take a bus to get to a certain destination in a certain area. No. They don't tell us. Nah. They don't plant signs all around the train station a week or 4 days before they actually do a service change. Nah. They don't do none of that. They went up on the fare, I think like 5 cents, 10 cents. But when you go to the machine and try to purchase a single ride, that shit is $3.25. Bro, MTA, like, I don't understand. So it's cheaper if you buy 2 rides instead of 1. And then if you don't have bro. And then if you want a Metro card, I think you gotta pay a whole nother dollar for a Metro card. MTA taking money from every which angle. But the services that MTA provides are horrible. Horrible. It's 1,000 degrees in the train station, bro. Literally, it's 1,000 degrees in the train station, bro. Imagine you getting ready for work or a party or get together, an event period, and you have to take public transportation. You just got out the shower, you just freshened up, you got fresh clothes on. Once you hit that train station, you're immediately sweating. Immediately. Once you get down the first set of steps into the train station, you're sweating, bro. I don't understand this. It's hot as fuck in the train station, but they going up on the fare. And we're not even going to talk about all the crazy shit that's happening in the train station. Once again, we're not even going to talk about all the crazy events that's been happening in the public transportation and the train stations. It's been a whole lot of stabbings in the train station. Like, there's robberies going on in the train station. They don't care about none of that. They got homeless people finding shelter in the train station. They don't help them. They just wake them up and tell them they gotta leave. But they going up on a fare. I don't know how y'all feel about this shit, because nigga, in 2 more years, how much more can they actually go? I remember the car fare was like $125. Matter of fact, I believe, I ain't that old, so don't judge me. I remember when they had the tokens. Yeah, I remember when they had the tokens, boy. I think that was like $1.25 or $1.50 or some shit like that. $1.25. Nah, that shit went from $1.25 to damn near $3.25. Well, not damn near, to $3.25. This shit out of line. And then they put in more cops in the train station, right? They put in cops in the train station, like, at certain stops, not on the actual train. They only posted up at certain train station stops. Like, I don't understand this. It actually helps, though. I ain't gonna hold you. It helps, because when you pull in the train, when you pull in a stop, and the doors open, and you just so happen to see a cop peek in the train, it kind of make you feel a little. It kind of make you feel safe a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember I was coming from the Bronx. I guess this family, or I don't know if they was family, but they definitely knew each other, how they was talking and the things they were saying to each other. So I'm like, all right, boom. They definitely know each other. So this ain't no random incident. So boom, they arguing, and the other girl telling the other lady like, "Yo, wait till we get home." I'm like, oh, I could tell the other lady was feeling a little uncomfortable because then she started getting a little bit more aggressive. 2 stops later, all you see is 2 officers come on the train. Just looked. That died down the whole situation. So like I said, them putting cops in certain train stations, in certain train stops, it kind of help a little bit. But we actually need cops on the train, because that's when shit be really going down. When them doors close and you in that tunnel, gah, don't know what to expect. But yeah. And then yo, one more thing about the machines. Yo, MTA, y'all cannot put. Matter of fact, MTA, I see. It's like something y'all doing. Like y'all putting cops in the train stations where the machines don't work. So therefore, like, you making customers jump the train and go through the gate. I know y'all probably like, yo, how are we making them jump the turnstile and evade fare? For one, if the machines don't work and there's no token booth, how are we gonna purchase a Metro card to get on the train? So we gotta go all the way to the other side, purchase a Metro card, come all the way back to the other side and get on our train. Sometimes neither machines on neither sides work. So what are we supposed to do then? I was told by an officer, if the machines don't work, you gotta walk to another train station. How is that so? Is that MTA? Is that really a rule? An officer told me I couldn't get on the train because he's not gonna allow me to get on the train. But at the same time, there was no token booth, and the machines wouldn't allow bills. So he made me get off the train. So if I would have walked God forbid, I had walked to another train station and something happened to me during that process, whose fault would that be? I'm just saying, you gotta make it make sense sometimes. And the things they doing is not right. It's like a setup game. They playing mind games with us. If you notice, cops not allowed to, jump out and frisk. They don't do that no more. So how are they giving out their tickets? Huh? How are they meeting their quotas? Huh? Just think about it. Before, they was meeting their quotas by jumping out, frisking people, finding things, just stopping cars out of the blue, suspicions of this, suspicions of that, and they finding stuff. They finding things off lies. When I say lies, they say they have a probable cause to search a vehicle or search the person. In all actuality, they was just trying to what? Make quota. But now they can't jump out and search nobody. So what they doing? They putting cops all in the train stations. They putting cops in all of the train stations. And you know what they telling them? Just lock everybody up. I know y'all probably gonna say like, yeah, why would they tell them that? Da 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 da. Because I was recently locked up for jumping the turnstile. For one, the machines definitely wasn't working, and it was 1:00 in the morning. So I jumped the turnstile, and what happened? I get locked up. That's crazy, right? Mind you, I had money on me, and I was willing to pay. It was no token booth. Well, it was a token booth, but it wasn't an individual like working at the time. And even if it was somebody in the token booth, they don't allow you to purchase a Metro card from the token booth no more. So it really wouldn't make no difference. Yeah, I just don't get it, man. I don't get it. But like I said, I got locked up for jumping the turnstile, and during that little experience, I went to the precinct. It was only 4 people there in the precinct where they helped me at. I ain't really want to talk to nobody, but I heard them talking. They all was in there for jumping the turnstile. Matter of fact, one guy he just got off of work. He said he was in there for walking up the steps. He said he has headphones in. I guess he do security or something like that. So he had a knife in his pocket. I guess the cops seen he had a knife in his pocket. How y'all see he had a knife in his pocket and he going up the escalator? I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. So they in the trains messing with people. And when I got locked up, when I got arrested, I asked the officer, I'm like, yo, am I going to get a ticket for just hopping the train? Or am I going to jail? Going to jail meaning going through the bookings. He was like, nah, man, you should be good. Bro, they ran my name. I was good. But I also had a pocket knife on me. But the pocket knife was just for my protection. Like I said, I was traveling 1 o'clock in the morning. And like I said before, earlier, there's so much things going on in the train station. I feel like I got to keep myself safe. I want to be safe. I'm not saying I'm going on the train looking for trouble. I just know I have something to protect myself. And I feel like, I want to protect myself. But being that I had a pocket knife, they told me you can't have a pocket knife. Well, you can't have a knife, period, on public transportation. I wasn't brandishing it. It was actually all the way in my pocket. The only reason why you knew I had it was because you caught me hopping the train. You caught me hopping the train because the machines didn't work. So if I would have had if the machines worked and I got my Metro card, I would have paid and I would have walked right by y'all. It would have been nothing. But MTA and the police department working together,